the track, 56X car, it's Stephen Ashcraft. Now outside of him at a Kaufman in the Rick Murray Electric 75, it's Wally Beatty. So we're on the inside of Venus and Dan Ship with photography number 33, it's Pepper Ray Kirkendall. And outside of him in the Keys Motorsports, his team graphics number V8, it's Robert Vetter. Looks like Pepper Ray Kirkendall has moved up to the front row. Stephen Ashcraft going to go to the back. He's going to be inside the third row, and outside of him, the 41 is Seth McMacken out of Cattle Mills. Green flag in the air. Into 1 and 2. Into 1 and 2. Wally Beatty off the track in 1 and 2 off of this racing service. He's going to go from the outside of the front row all the way to 5th on the field. Oh, contact between Lorenz and Vetter. Vetter hangs on to it. Lorenz up the raceway. Lorenz up the raceway. Ashcraft started 5th. He's up into the 3rd spot now while Robert Vetter's trying to reel in your leader, Pepper Ray Kirkendall. He makes a mistake. Something wrong on the car. Robert Vetter off the speedway coming to a stop. Looks like a flat tire, flat right rear maybe? Right front, oh, broke front axle, it looks like. Wasn't really looking at that side of the car, but broke right front, or front axle there, something wrong. The left front looks to be intact and rolling right, but the right front definitely not. Pepper Ray Kirkendall definitely likes seeing that. He's out front now by about 15 to 20 car lengths over Stephen Ashcraft. Tom Lorenz trying to run down Ashcraft to get that 2nd spot away. This time by it'll be 4 down, 2 to go. 4 down, 2 to go for your leader, Pepper Ray Kirkendall. Stephen Ashcraft runs 2nd, 3rd. Tom Lorenz 4th is a 75 of Wally Beatty. But oh, Tom Lorenz is all over the back bumper of Stephen Ashcraft into 1 and 2. Ashcraft smooth on the bottom. Tom Lorenz slips up off of turn 2, and Ashcraft gets a few car lengths on him. But in the 3 and 4 is where Lorenz makes up all that ground. In the 3 and 4, you can see it right there. Lorenz closing in. He's got the white flag in the air. 1 more lap to go for Pepper Ray, and 1 more lap to go for Tom Lorenz to get around Stephen Ashcraft in that 56 car. Lorenz goes to the outside. Mud plastered on the right side of the 84 car. They're nose to nose off of turn number 2. The battle's for 2nd. Kirkendall's gone. He's got this one. 2nd place is where the eyes are at, as that's the battle for 2nd in the 3 and 4. Lorenz dives to the outside of Ashcraft. Ashcraft on the bottom, Lorenz up top. Kirkendall, your leader at the line, your winner. And 2nd is going to go to Ashcraft in the 56 car. 3rd, Tom Lorenz in the 84. Brian Bowden outside him, the 12 machine out of Sunnyvale. That is Matt Reed. Inside the 2nd row, your current points leader, the 39 of Jimmy Stats. And outside him, battling for that championship once again is Randy Kirkland in the 6th car. Tandy Burrows, green flag is in the air. Brian Bowden going to hold the lead. Jimmy Stats, though, coming to life on the turn number 2. He's door to door with the 12 car. Matt Reed down to 3 and 4 they go. Wheel to wheel, fender to fender, door to door. Jimmy Stats going to look to the inside. He's going to get 2nd off of turn number 4. Reed trying to hold him off on the outside off of 4. Not going to get it done. Reed Harding on the outside of 1 and 2, trying to make the line work around Jimmy Stats in the 39 machine. Stats good on the bottom side of turn 2 as he is week in and week out. He's going to retain that 2nd spot in the 3 and 4. Brian Bowden is your current leader. He's holding off Jimmy Stats and Reed. Reed still trying to try that outside line, but it's to no avail. Off the turn before, he's still going to settle in 3rd. Jimmy Stats now to the back bumper of the 77B Bullrock design car of Brian Bowden as Tandy Burrows goes around in 2. Tandy Burrows in the 6th car. He is off the racing service. We stay clean, we stay green. Meanwhile, up front, 3-car battle for the lead is Matt Reed and Stats closed in. Reed up the raceway. Kirkland looking under Reed. As Stats looks underneath Bowden into 1 and 2. Bowden going to close the door, though. As we got more cars pulling in the racing service as Jimmy Stats goes around. Stats goes around. He's off the racing surface, but the yellow flag is going to have to fly. Brian Bowden going to have the lead up at turn number 2. Matt Reed trying to hold off Randy Kirkland. Randy Kirkland, another driver in this points championship battle, and he's going to go for it on the top of turn 3 and 4. He slips up out of the groove. 2 laps to go at the line. Reed to the back bumper, Brian Bowden. Reed giving the old chrome horn to the 77B of Bowden. He gets a little loose. Going to the outside. There's a 12 out of Sunnyvale in the 3 and 4. That outside line's been a little slippery here tonight, the Devil's Bowl, but Reed trying to grab a hold of something. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go. He gets a little bit of a run on the outside into 1 and 2. To the outside line he goes. Reed trying to make a pass on one of the fastest drivers at the Devil's Bowl Speedway, and he does it on the outside of the raceway. Matt Reed around to Brian Bowden here in heat race number 2, and barring a mistake of a turn number 4, your winner out of Sunnyvale, Texas, the 12 of Matt Reed. Second going to 77B. Green flag in the air. Side by side for your lead down the back straightaway. Gary Corbin arced it off the turn 2, and he's trying to make a bid for your lead. Michael Daniels closing into the inside of Neighbors. Neighbors trying to hold him off. 3-car battle for the lead. 3 wide off of turn number 4. Neighbors and Daniels back underneath Corbin, but Daniels 2 for 1 and 3 and 4 for Michael Daniels. Going from 3rd to 1st through 3 and 4. Michael Daniels, 50 points would benefit him in this championship points battle. Came in tonight 110 points back. Stats got 10 points. He's looking to get 50. That would close the gap significantly going into the A main. Justin Neighbors now dealing with the 0-2 of Gary Corbin. That was the battle for the lead earlier, but the battle for the lead has walked off and ran away as Michael Daniels is gone in this race. Very slippery surface off the turn 4 on the outside line. Matt Reed was able to make it work, but these drivers have not figured it out just yet. Very tricky surface out there currently as Bobby Ruffin has caught Justin Neighbors and Gary Corbin. Both drivers slipped up out of the groove, exiting 4 last time by. 2 to go for your leader at the line of Michael Daniels in the 7-Eleven Reliable Plumbing Wicked Race Car Machine. Michael Daniels, a full turns 3 and 4 lead. Looking at the white flag, 1 more lap to go. The battle is for second. Neighbors up the raceway as Corbin looks to his inside, side by side for second at the line. Neighbors going to have him at this juncture. And up at turn number 4, picking up 50 valuable championship points in the Reliable Plumbing number 7-Eleven. Your winner, Michael Daniels. The battle for second, Neighbors and Corbin. Corbin looking at the inside of a turn number 4. Drag race to the line. And it looks like Corbin, from my vantage point, did get him by a bumper. Inside the second row, the 0-2 Gary Corbin, outside the M42 Randy Kirkland. Third row, the inside 77B Brian Bowden, outside the M56 Stephen Ashcraft. Fourth row, the inside the 7-11 of Michael Daniels, 84 Tom Marians. Fifth row, 28J Justin Neighbors, 75 Wally Beatty. 6th row, 39 Jimmy Stats, 121 Bobby Ruffin. 7th row, 41 Stephen Mackett, 6 Tandy Barrows. 8th row, 51X Jim Gracie, V8 Robert Vetter. 16 cars, 12 laps to distance, and the green flag is out. February Kirkendall leads the field in a 3 and 4. Matt Reed trying to work to the outside, not going to get it on Matt Reed. Way too high on the exit, but he brings it back down in the racing groove. Couple cars a little too high on the turn number 4. Matt Reed going to hold down second. Pepper Bray, Kirkendall out front and gone down the back straightaway. Half of a back straightaway lead for the driver in the 3 and 4. Tom Lorenz and Michael Daniels making work deep in the field. Lorenz underneath Kirkland. Now Daniels trying to look underneath Lorenz in the 1 and 2. Lorenz down, but not done enough as Reed breaks up a turn 2. Smoke up the 12 car, Matt Reed. Championship battle in the battle for the win. Lights are out, green flag coming out next time by, or this time by, 10 laps to go. Ray Kirkendall going to get the lead in the 1 and 2. Tom Lorenz tries a little bit different line there. Enters high, exits low. He does get a bit of a run on Kirkendall at 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Michael Daniels making a drive for the championship. Looks underneath Gary Corbin. Gonna get it done. New third place car at the line. Michael Daniels in the 7-Eleven machine. Your leader of the 32, February Kirkendall. Second, Tom Lorenz. Third, Michael Daniels. Daniels closing in. Third, 02, Gary Corbin. Fourth, 02, Gary Corbin. Fifth, 42, Randy Kirkland. Fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth is nose to tails. There's a battle for second. Side by side. First, second, out of the back. Straight away into 3 and 4. Tom Lorenz and Michael Daniels going at it. Daniels gets second. If he can hold on to this finish, he'll be your championship points leader. Right now, Daniels is 30 points ahead as your new points leader. They finished as they run, but he's got 6 more laps to go. Oh, look out, Brian Bowden coming to a stop in the Boardwalk Design 77B Baxter Motorsports car. As we get ready to go, green flag race officer number 4, Pepper Ray Kirkendall is your leader, but Michael Daniels is closing hard. Green flag in the air. Lorenz to the outside of Michael Daniels. Lorenz going to get second back around from Michael Daniels, but 3 and 4 is where Daniels is good. Daniels to the inside. Lorenz and Daniels. Lorenz going to get him at the line for second. Daniels takes the lead, or the second place spot as Stats. Jimmy Stats now, the championship contender, taking the points lead back as he's up in the 4th underneath Randy Kirkland. Stats closing in on the field. Daniels and Lorenz side by side for several laps, but Daniels able to finally clear Lorenz. We got 3 more laps to go for Pepper Ray Kirkendall in the 33 machine. Daniels a little hot and heavy on his trail. Michael Daniels closing in. 2 more laps to go though. That is for your leader Kirkendall. 2 to go. Green, white, checkered for the win. Closing in, coming to the right, Hanky, the 1 lap to go, symbol in the air. We got a battle for the lead, 1 to go. Daniels trying to get that win as we got a car up in smoke of a turn 4. Yellow flag. And now the battle is going to ensue with Jimmy Stats, who was running 8 just a few laps ago, is now up into 4th. He takes that points lead back. And now they're all going to bunch up for a green, white. Checkered is the call. Green flag is in the air. 2 to go at the line. Lorenz is strong on the outside, but if they get to battling, they're not going to be able to catch Pepper Ray Kirkendall. Lorenz and Daniels side by side in the 3 and 4. Jimmy Stats closing in. White flag, 1 more lap to go. Daniels drives it in hard on the bottom side. Kirkendall with a smooth line. Kirkendall, he got married last year at the Devil's Bowl Speedway. He's coming around to get that first victory off of turn 4. Daniels closes in, but Kirkendall gonna get there. Checkered flag in the air with a crash in turn 3. Daniels second, third Lorenz, 4 Stats, 5th Kirkland. 6 is Ruffin, 7th is Beatty, 8th Burrows, and 9th across the line, Robert Vetter. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your winner out of Venus, Texas in the 33, Pepper Ray Kirkendall.
You finally got that one win here 3 years later and on a pretty sticky night. First of all, did you think we were going to race? And second of all, how was the car once you got here and pulled her out of the trailer?
No, I didn't think we were going to race. Where I live, it rained for about 3 hours. It just poured and poured, and I was like, there ain't no way they're going to race. But luckily it did. We kept the car in the trailer for a while. We've been waiting it out, and I'm glad we did.
Definitely. Ever since you got this wrap on this car, it just seemed to be a little bit faster. Have you noticed that too?
Yeah, it's all about the lightning bolts, man.
It's the lightning bolts, and of course you're running from zombies, apparently, according to the car, right?
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't that make you drive faster?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, talk about the race. You started up front, so you really didn't even know what was going on behind you, but could you hear a guy to the inside or outside of you at all?
Yeah, there towards the end, I could hear somebody trying up on the outside, a little bit on the ends. I didn't know who it was. I knew it was one of the big guys, and I just said I got to hug the bottom, and if I can do that, I might be able to make it.
Was there any changes that you made on the car going into this week from last week or from your heat race to the A-main that propelled this car to be so fast as it was tonight?
We've been having a problem with it overheating real bad, and tonight we finally got it figured out, and I think that's where we got our horsepower from.
There you have it. Who helps you on this race car week in and week out to put it out here and put on the show?
Mom and Dad, my wife, PK Customs, Lone Star Entertainment, and Zombies.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your winner in the Blaines Horsepower USA Limited Modifieds, Pepper Ray Kirkendall.
The track, 56X car, it's Stephen Ashcraft, and outside of him at a Kaufman in the Rick Murray Electric 75, it's Wally Beatty. So we're on the inside of Venus and Dan Shipley Photography number 33, it's Pepper Ray Kirkendall, and outside of him in the Keys Motorsports, his team graphics number V8, it's Robert Vetter. Looks like Pepper Ray Kirkendall has moved up to the front row. Stephen Ashcraft going to go to the back. He's going to be inside the third row, and outside of him, the 41 is Seth McMackin out of Cattle Mills. Green flag in the air. Into 1 and 2. Into 1 and 2. Wally Beatty off the track in 1 and 2 off of this racing service. He's going to go from the outside of the front row all the way to 5th on the field. Oh, contact between Lorenz and Vetter. Vetter hangs on to it. Lorenz up the raceway. Lorenz up the raceway. Ashcraft started 5th. He's up into the 3rd spot now while Robert Vetter's trying to reel in your leader, Pepper Ray Kirkendall. He made some mistakes. Something wrong on the car. Robert Vetter off the speedway coming to a stop. Looks like a flat tire, flat right rear maybe? Right front, oh, broke front axle it looks like. Wasn't really looking at that side of the car, but broke right front or front axle there, something wrong. The left front looks to be intact and rolling right, but the right front definitely not. Pepper Ray Kirkendall definitely likes seeing that. He's out front now by about 15 to 20 car lengths over Stephen Ashcraft. Tom Lorenz trying to run down Ashcraft to get that second spot away. This time by it'll be 4 down, 2 to go. 4 down, 2 to go for your leader of Pepper Ray Kirkendall. Stephen Ashcraft runs second. Third, Tom Lorenz. Fourth is a 75 of Wally Beatty. But Tom Lorenz is all over the back bumper of Stephen Ashcraft into 1 and 2. Ashcraft smooth on the bottom. Tom Lorenz slips up off of turn 2, and Ashcraft gets a few car lengths on him. But in the 3 and 4 is where Lorenz makes up all that ground. In the 3 and 4, you can see it right there. Lorenz closing in. He's got the white flag in the air. One more lap to go for Pepper Ray, and one more lap to go for Tom Lorenz to get around Stephen Ashcraft in that 56 car. Lorenz goes to the outside. Mud plastered on the right side of the 84 car. They're nose to nose off of turn number 2. The battle's for second. Kirkendall's gone. He's got this one. Second place is where the eyes are at, as that's the battle for second in the 3 and 4. Lorenz dives to the outside of Ashcraft. Ashcraft on the bottom, Lorenz up top. Kirkendall, your leader at the line, your winner. And second is going to go to Ashcraft in the 56 car. Third, Tom Lorenz in the 84.